Let's go. Start this live stream. Here we go. Now we are live. All right, let me mute you. All right. Finally.
That was earlier.
Well, if it was lying, it was saying it was scheduled and it wasn't.
Right.
I never scheduled anything. Oh. I am is with me today. All right. Everything is set now. God, that was so frustrating. I was trying my best, y'all. I was trying my best to get here. Want to get a good time. We did it. We did well, but then we had a little issue. This chair is so short.
I know.
If y'all can't see her, I apologize. She is here though. She's right here. I was gonna have her sit on a pillow or something so she could see y'all a little bit. You could see her a little bit better, but okay. Well, I'll be waiting for you guys to come in. So, come on. I know I'm a little late. I apologize. Shiny's Nuna. Hi, Momma Moonlight. There she goes. Hey, Shiny's Nuna. Welcome.
Hi.
As promised, I've provided her as promised. I had my days mixed up. I thought it was Friday today.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday was I thought yesterday was Thursday and today was Friday.
Right.
So
Nope,
Saturday.
Saturday.
She's usually not off on Saturday. She took off
Nope.
for a day of rest.
Had a little staycation.
Yes.
Your Mother's Day. It's my little Mother's Day staycation.
If I don't know if y'all heard her. She said it's her Mother's Day staycation.
Yes.
Her and my sister went out to DC for like 2 days.
And I had a ball.
I'm wearing my glasses today, surprisingly, so I will not hopefully be stumbling with reading stuff. So, but yeah, I just started my live stream, so ain't nobody's missing anything. Welcome everybody, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'll be waiting for you guys. How are you both? And Moonlight, thanks for the like to my edits. Oh, happy mom. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Happy Mother's Day to you. Mama Day
Thank
to you. I thought this would be a great day to bring Mom on because she's here. So, I probably won't have this live for a long time. But unlike the last live stream, I will keep this one up. I only privated the last one because we kind of got off topic. There was so many different things going on. I was talking to Mochi. I was talking to Mochi-san. I was typing in Japanese. There was a lot of pauses. We talked about religious stuff, the differences between the Bible and Islam. We talked about
A whole lot of stuff.
yes, stuff that
Whole lot of stuff.
stuff that I don't normally talk about on my channel. So I was like, I'm just gonna private this one, and maybe when I get YouTube membership, I might make it available for members only.
Right. Good idea.
Maybe.
Good
Yeah.
idea.
We'll see.
If y'all can see, I have my shiny shirt on.
Yes.
I don't know if you can see my whole shirt.
Courtesy of Lauren. Lauren, thank you for this shirt.
Thank you, Lauren, for my shiny shirt. I love it.
She's sitting in a short chair, so y'all can't see.
I am.
But yeah, we can talk K-pop. You can ask Momma Moonlight questions why she likes K-pop. Well, like K-pop stuff, because she's gotten into K-pop through my channel and being on my channel since 2 years ago.
Yes.
2 years ago,
Yes.
people. 2 years ago. Looks good, Momma Moonlight.
I still have to get into a lot of music. I have no time. I'm always working. So, but it's hard to actually, just sit and listen, to different K-pop groups.
You should do it. You should do it on your days off.
I should. That's a good idea. It's a good idea.
Because
I
like
should do it
you're
on my
not,
days
you're
off.
just resting,
I'm just
or you're
resting.
cleaning or whatever
Yeah, and
you're
I'm
cooking.
and I'm just sitting. That's a good idea, Avery. Good idea.
Who's Mama's favorite Shiny member?
Taemin, of course. I love Taemin.
The Ace. Yep, Taemin is her favorite
Yes.
Shiny member. That's why she hasn't listened to any of his solo stuff.
I have not.
I gave all of the stuff to her,
Yes,
so
you
she's
have.
gonna
Yes,
she's
you
gonna listen
have.
to it.
Yes.
He is truly it. His voice is very much kind of like he can pull off just about any kind of style of music with that voice. Like he can put he's got that not Michael Jackson per se,
Right.
but he has a voice that can pull off very seductive
Yes.
kinds of music.
Yeah.
Very even masculine types of music.
Yes.
Rizness. I was surprised when he came back and did Rizness. Rizness was like, okay.
I just love watching the boy dance. He just can dance his butt off.
He can, and it's effortless.
Yes. Effortless. Makes it so easy.
Shiny's Nuna says, fun fact, Momma Moonlight, Taemin's a self-taught dancer.
What? Wow. That is awesome. If you can teach yourself how to dance like that. But you know what? I think Taemin, I like him because I feel like he lets the music show him how to dance and what to do.
He
how
lets
to
the
move.
music guide him, yeah.
Yes. I feel that about Taemin.
Dancing by sound.
Yes, I feel that about Taemin.
It's kind of like how I play the piano by ear. I taught myself how to play. Not a good idea in my case because I made my fingers stiff.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how to flexibly move them.
Yeah.
So I have to retrain myself, but I don't have a piano or anything right now, so I can't.
It's coming.
But I will make piano instrumentals and stuff, just me playing random stuff. Maybe I'll do a cover here or there. Of course, it's going to get copyright claimed. I don't care. But I'll make my own little, playlist of piano for you guys. And then I might even make a separate YouTube channel with just me playing stuff. And it'll be like sleep music. It'll be a live stream sleep music, and I'll just compile all of it into one, and it'll be a live stream.
Okay.
It'll be live streamed. Sorry, it won't be a live stream, but it'll be live streamed. And I'll just play when I can get good enough. Give that to you guys because I have a hard time sleeping, and I know a lot of you guys probably have a hard time sleeping too. By watching Michael Jackson's MV since age 11. Yep, I've heard about that. It was Michael Jackson since 11.
Wow. Well, I was lucky enough to go to a Michael Jackson concert and to see him in his form, and it was great. Loved it. He was with his family at the time, just starting to do Off the Wall, and it was awesome to actually see him perform. Lord, I had to be like 12. I think I was like 12.
12?
Yes, I was like 12 years old.
Ninguk. Hey, Ninguk. Welcome. Y'all, forgive me. I keep looking at this. I'm trying to look at this. I'm trying to look at y'all. I'm sorry. Sleep Moonlight. What's Sleep Moonlight? What's that? Sleep Moonlight. What's that? Onu was chatty all night. Right. Sure. What's sleep? I know no sleep. That's why they call me Batman. Let's welcome Ninguk. I hope everybody's doing well, by the way. Doing well. Doing well, and I got my mom here, so who I get all my good looks from. Like I said, I wasn't sure if I was going to do a live stream today because I have to record my Min Hee Jin content stuff, and that video is going to be I might get a little attitude. You might hear a little bit of attitude in me. I can already tell you I'm going to have an attitude. Some people might not know I try to lose weight. Here we go. Commercials. That's why I said I don't like these commercials. They just mess up the live stream. I try to lose weight. Yep, I understand. Listen, yeah, it's not an easy thing for a lot of people.
No, it's not.
So,
because I'm trying to.
My mom's been trying to lose weight for a minute. She just is too tired sometimes because she works so much.
Yeah.
Like, and then she's on full time now, so yeah,
it's hard.
But we have a treadmill, thank God, so we don't have to go. We don't have to go to a certain location.
Right.
That's the good news.
That is the good news.
The bad news is the work. Being
tired.
Yeah, being tired.
Tired.
And then she gets home at night sometimes. So.
And I'm definitely not doing anything at night. Going to bed.
But I'm trying to maintain myself. I started back lifting weights, so my arms are hurting badly. But I wear a waist trainer and all that other stuff because I'm trying to get myself together.
Keep yourself together.
Keep myself together. But I want a toned body. You know, I want to look like a younger version of Shamar Moore. You know, he's bald now, so I can say that. may not work as well as Shamar. Look, I'm not trying to beef myself up like that, but at least if I have like a little bit of something, I wouldn't, because I've always wanted to do, especially after Taman came out with the Guilty song, you know, pull up your shirt. Ooh. It wouldn't look very good if you saw me right now, so no. But I've always wanted to do that, but I wanted like not cheat and just show you shirt, undershirt.
Right.
I want to show you ab.
Right. Well, I do want to tell everybody I am going to Japan in November.
Yes.
I will be in Japan.
She's going to be in Japan with my sister. They're going. I wish I could go, but I can't. So I will be here with you guys, absent of my sister and my mother. They're going to Japan. They're going to see the new baby, the new grandbaby.
Yes. Yes.
My mother is going to be a grandmother of 2 now.
Yes.
2. What's another beautiful girl.
Yes, it is.
So they're going to see her first, unfortunately. I won't see her at all. I was at 65 kilograms for 179 centimeters until 2017. Then I gained weight slowly. Now I'm at 87 kilograms, and I want to go down to 60 kilograms because I miss my old figure, and I can accept the current one. Oh wow.
Okay. Wow.
Planning on learning Taman's choreography. Yes.
You know, that would be neat. I always wanted a dance room in my house. Maybe when I get another house, I will get a dance room so I can just dance. And just dance. Play music and dance.
I want to go to Korea and Japan. Yes. Yes. That's my goal, okay, guys? Even if you may not be able to come to Japan, to Korea, I will take you guys with me. I will get to Korea.
Oh yes, you will.
I will live there, and I will show you my life.
Yes, he is.
In Korea. I will do like Moonlight vlogs or something like that.
Yes.
Separate channel. And I will take you.
I can tap in and be like, oh, he's live. He is going to Korea.
Show you.
Definitely going.
Vlogs are what got me into YouTube in the first place. So it was kind of weird that I started off not doing vlogs. The first video I ever did was me trying to practice while I was outside with my camera. Got people looking at me, and it was just weird. And then my second attempt was me trying to record myself, and I didn't like it. The background was ugly. I felt ugly. My mouth was moving weirdly. My voice sounded ugly. Everything about me was ugly, and I was very critical of myself. So I did not upload it, and I didn't edit it or anything. So I want to go to US too. You know, one day, if the channel blows up, like for real, and I have enough resources and finances and all that, it would be cool to have like a Moonlight fan meeting or something.
That would be nice, Avery.
You know.
I would definitely help you with that.
Like, because I'd love to meet my Moonlight viewers.
Yes. I would definitely help you with that.
So, you know.
I will support you with that. Definitely.
I mean, you're a part of the Moonlight thing anyway.
Yes. Well, you know, I'll support you in whatever you do.
Of course.
Whatever.
It pays to have a mother who supports you. Life has been a little rough for me these days because I found out that if you guys did hear last week, I found out some.
Oh, I'm gonna say something about Beyond Live.
What happened?
Is Momma Moonlight going to?
Oh, is Momma Moonlight going to watch the live Shiny concert next week on Beyond Live?
Unfortunately, I'll probably be working or sleep because it depends on what time it comes.
She's working or sleep, and I'm broke. You should look for a house to rent or buy, or buy there. It takes a few hours to gain citizenship there. If you are going for that. You mean citizenship in Korea? I've heard that you had to take some test, citizenship test, which is
Really?
very difficult. Sam O'Cheary had to take it, and that's how he became a citizen.
Oh, okay.
Sam Hamilton became a citizen because he got married to a
Okay.
Korean.
Okay.
Now, I think Sam O'Cheary is also married to a Korean, but I think he took the citizenship test just to see how he'd do.
Yeah, he did.
I don't think it would have mattered because I think either he was married to a Korean when he was taking it, or he was maybe engaged.
Engaged. Okay. Okay.
But I just thought it was very mean how he was trying to like tell people about the blackface issue that was a certain school was doing, and people was like telling him, you know what, you send your tail back to Africa, and we already have a black comedian, you know, we don't we can replace you at any time. I was like, dang, man.
Wow.
I will say this though. I don't know about whether he should or shouldn't have apologized for him calling out stuff, because the thing is, I look at it in two ways. Yes, Asians do things in ignorance, but it's not always with regards to the school. They were not really making fun of black people. It was a black anime character that they were portraying, and y'all know a lot of anime make us look like we're not human. I don't associate myself with those characters with the pink lips that are like they look like the California raisins,
Yes.
that sort of thing.
Yes.
If y'all, some of y'all are old enough to know what
No,
California raisins are.
Yeah.
I found out about them when I was a kid.
Yes. I used to have figures.
Yes, I remember
I used to
them.
have them.
I remember in Mama's house there was a figure of California
Yeah.
raisin.
I used to have all of them.
I didn't know what it was, and years later I found out. Kyle said, "Avery, you remember them figures that was in Mama's house?" I said, "Yeah, that's them." I said, "Oh, that was them."
California raisins.
Let me catch up with you guys. Shame, but you're going to miss it. I know. Oh.
I know.
Yes, it is difficult. Plus, you have to learn the language at the same time. Yeah,
That's true.
That's why
That's
I'm
true.
trying to learn it now.
Yes, I
Because,
am.
I mean, U.S. have less history than older countries like France and Korea. France or Korea. I don't know. I mean, I think Korea probably has a older history when it was like North Korea and South Korea combined, but when they broke off, because I don't really count like Korean history starting from Korea. I guess that's probably my personal issue. I don't count Korean history starting off with Korea as a whole. I count South Korean history starting in 1948, which is the same year Israel became a nation. I think the Korean War happened in 1948.
Okay.
And I count that as the start of South Korea breaking free from North Korea. So I don't. But yes, if you look at it in its totality, English, Avery. If you use it in its, if you look at it in its totality, Korea is an older country, just period. But yes, I get what you mean.
Yeah,
France, yes, France is older than America, absolutely.
definitely.
America is, 1606 or 7 is when America was even founded. How do I know? Because I researched it. I looked it up. France or Korea, but I grow with U.S. films, series, American music that I want to see American life closer. You know, it's a shame because like America, Ninguk, we've lost our patriotism in this country. because we keep talking about how bad it is and how black people are oppressed and how uh, 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 we're mad we're mad at the Latino community and the Hispanics coming in who are taking jobs that we don't even want. Why are they taking our jobs? Y'all don't want the job, right? We complain about such stupid things, and then we make everything about race, gender, ethnicity, uh, uh, all this other crap, this woke crap. And so as a result, you've got situations where athletes are bending the knee instead of putting their hand over their heart and respecting our American flag. All right? That's why we're losing our patriotism in this country. And but this is not a bad country. America is still a good country. It's a great country. I'm proud to be one. It's just that, you know, people like to talk crap about America who come from America, and they act like their life is so bad here. There are so many other countries in the world that are having a hard time with just drinking clean water.
That's true.
So that whole thing, I would love for you to come and see what America has, like the beauty of America.
Mm-hmm.
And don't listen to toxic morons telling you that America is a racist society where white people rule and black people are submitted, to the rule of the patriarchy and all this other crap.
Anybody of color.
Or anyone of color. Right? Like I said, it would behoove them to know that the average white person is making minimum wage.
And it will behoove them to know that America's so dang on mixed up, it don't make no sense.
And like I said, systemic racism doesn't exist here anymore because we have black women and men in Congress and Senate.
Yes.
We have Nancy Pelosi, who was the Speaker of the House, a woman. So how is it a patriarchy when there's a woman Speaker of the House? We have Kamala Harris, who is the first, I guess you could say, ethnically black mixed woman, vice president.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't really care about her, but it's not the point.
Right.
She's a woman,
right.
And so like that whole patriarchy thing, like shut it. There are some states that are more racist than others, though. That's true, but it's not systemic. It's just racist people using the system to do what they want, and to make not just black people's lives miserable, but other people there are people that are racist against Middle Eastern people coming here, Hispanics, Asians, especially after the coup. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to say the word here.
Right.
The coup. People were blaming China. It was
Right.
actually a facility that was here in the United States that made that happen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that was us, our fault. That was our fault.
Mm-hmm.
Corona was our fault. Anyway, but America's a great country. So I would love for you to come in there. I would love to visit your country. I've always wanted to visit the UK or Ireland or Scotland.
Yes.
Y'all have some of the best looking landscapes.
Ugh.
The villas. We don't have villas in the United States.
No.
Y'all have villas. Y'all have castles.
Yes.
Y'all have
Beautiful
stuff that we don't have in this
Here.
country because we didn't grow up. The country wasn't based on patriarchal stuff. What patriarchal stuff? Sorry, I'm getting monarchy and patriarchy
Right.
mixed up.
Mixed up.
It wasn't based on monarchy stuff.
Right.
What is the? Well, wait. Let me see. Where am I? Ha. I remember that. Advert too. Sorry, y'all. Y'all. It's not you guys. It's me. It's me today. Okay. We have this problem in France that's why now racist politics people are more popular. Yes, it's called liberals. That's what we call liberals. Racist policies are done by liberals. Not all liberals are racist, but liberal like the left, they are very they claim to be like ahead of the curve and progressive, but they're talking more about race than the right do. They focus on race. Everything is obsessively about race and skin color to them. People should get a job based on their skin color, not based on merit. That's the left's ideology. At least in the United States, and in Europe. I mean, UK. I mean, Europe, UK is the same thing, but the United Kingdom of Great Britain. I know that there's some Islamophobia there, but I know that's not all America. Yeah, exactly, because look, no. I don't hate the Islam, Muslims. There we go. Right. I was trying to how do you say Muslims? I don't hate Muslims. I don't hate Muslims at all.
I don't hate anybody. That's not a.
No, yes, I don't. We don't hate. We don't hate anyone.
Yeah, that's not a.
Hate is just
word we use.
Y'all have heard me on my channel say that I don't hate people. Ideology I got from Mama.
Exactly.
It's not even about. It's not you. Even if you omit the Bible, if you omit my beliefs, hatred, racism, sexism, bigotry, misogyny, misandry. People don't like to talk about misandry much. All of these things stem from a place of hatred. Hatred is the root. Mm-hmm. I don't hate people. Mm-hmm. It's a lot of energy to do that, to hate people.
It does. It takes a lot of energy to do that.
It takes less more people to love. It takes less more energy to love.
Yes, it does.
But it takes more effort to love, I'll say that.
It does.
Like I said, if someone were to take my mother, God forbid, if someone were to take my mother from me, it would be hard to forgive that person, but I would forgive them anyway because it's my way of showing love.
Yes.
Something that they probably didn't get in their life. So it's me showing the love that my parents gave me to them.
That's what you should do.
That's what I should do. That's what we all should do.
It is.
You know, we talk about having a utopian society. How do we get that if nobody practices love, but we all just practice? Oh, the white people were had enslaved black people, and so we're gonna be racist back.
Mm-hmm. Exactly not what you're supposed to do.
Racism just breeds more racism.
That's all.
So there's no such thing as reverse racism. Yes, there is. Yes, there is. When you call a white person a male monster and all this other crap and bird poop and all this, yes, that's racism.
Yeah.
Crack, yes, that's racism. Reverse racism is real. Let me see. Come to France is a beautiful country. I want to come to France.
Yeah, France. I would love to go to France.
I would love to. You need your long johns if you come to the UK, Moonlight. it's always cold here.
Dang. You know,
I like cold weather.
I would love that. I would love that.
I like cold weather more than hot weather.
I just told my daughter I don't have any summer clothes. I don't even like shopping for summer clothes. It's hard for me to shop for summer clothes because I like long sleeves and I like my sweaters. That's where Avery gets that from. That's why you always see him in a sweater or a long sleeve shirt. He gets that from his mother. I like chilly weather.
Yes. Plus, cold weather fashion is better.
It is. It looks better.
I like winter fashion week.
I love it.
I don't care about summer.
Fall and winter. Love it.
Summer is just t-shirts.
That's all. Shorts.
Tank tops.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't have a sexy body,
you look terrible.
You look bad you look bad in something.
You look bad.
Right? If you don't. That's why I'm trying to obtain. I'm trying to obtain this year. I got some bad news from my urologist, but I'm trying to get over that and exercise in spite of it because since I can't change anything about it, I may as well just not let it burden me to the point where I just don't do anything. which I'm always a moving person. I don't like being stationary for too long. So I'm gonna be moving around and doing exercise anyway. Plus, it gives me more energy, and it makes me feel good.
Yeah.
Eating well and exercising makes me feel good. Here in France, we have left politic and right politic. Right basically are conservative, yes, and liberal in commerce, and the left are progressive for the worker, social right, etc. You need Keys fashion. Key, hey, I can rock with Keys fashion sometimes. I can rock with Keys fashion. I like Keys fashion. I like Key's fashion. That's one of the things I love about Key. Chinese Key. I mean, it's the same here. Liberals are progressive, and the conservatives are, well, conservative. I think it's dangerous to go far conservative or far left. Far right and far left is danger zone. Okay, I don't agree with a lot of the far left or far right policies. Like even the belief system that women should be stay-at-home wives and have the man be the gatherers and the hunters, just like in the olden days. That's far right.
Not too far.
That's progressive. I mean, that's conservative in like the traditional sense, whereas they don't believe that women should be working. If your ends don't meet and the guy doesn't have a lot of money, if there's a super conservative woman that he's with, there's going to be problems.
Yes,
So, but you have to, and actually, I can't remember what country it was. Is it Malaysia or Thailand or one of those places? The women, they say that they train themselves to be married, but they don't bring anything to the table when it comes to marriage. They are submissive, but not really. Like if you get married to a I think it's either Malaysian or Thai, and I cannot quite remember. So hopefully nobody grills me too bad on this. I saw a YouTube video about it. There was like Malaysian or Thai women being asked, what would you bring to the table in marriage? Oh, I will cook for you. I'll clean for you. And then the guy was like, well, the guy can cook and clean for themselves. Like, either you bring anything else? I mean, kids, but you have to marry me, but the thing is that I think in one of those cultures, when you marry the woman, you end up making the money. Like it's on you to make the money, and you have to not only support your wife, but her family financially. That's a lot of pressure on someone who just wants to build a family of their own, and I have nothing wrong with stay-at-home wives or stay-at-home moms or anything, if you can afford to do that. But if not, and the woman wants you to pay for every little thing, that's a problem.
That's a problem.
So, check. Nope. There are cultures who are in between go back. There are cultures who are in between extreme right, who are basically racist, Islamophobic, and extreme left are for worker, but are in the revolutionary side. Yeah, see, the left here is also for workers, but it's in a weird way. They're very woke about it. It's not just, we want to give people more opportunities and jobs. It's we want to give people opportunities who don't meet the requirements of the job. We're going to base their requirement on their color of their skin, their race, their ethnicity, nothing about their education, nothing about whether they are good at the job. They want more women, like women doing truck driving and putting up shingles on roofs. But a lot of women don't want to do that. I have no problem if a woman wants to do that. I don't care. That's where my non right side comes in. My liberal side comes in. A woman can have the right to whatever job they want, as long as they want the job and that they are actually competent for the job. If they are not competent for the job and they don't meet the requirements and they don't have the merit, no experience prior, they don't need to have the job. Yes, but they're a woman and women should have, yes, but if they don't have the proper, I'm the same way with men. If you hire a man for the sake of him being a man, even worse, a man of color, if you hire a man of color just because he's a man of color and he's not qualified for the job, you're hiring a liability. It's like, but the left, the far left, they want to hire based on inclusion and race. And when you hear those words, inclusion, race, gender equality, it's all woke stuff, propaganda, woke leftist propaganda. Nothing wrong with gender equality, but I don't think gender equality really works well because women can't do certain things that men can. They're not physically capable of it. Right. Like, honestly, men and women were never created equal in the first place. And that sounds very contradictory, but if you think about it, if we were, then men could also give birth like women. Right. Last I checked, I don't have a womb, so I can't give birth. We weren't created the same. Back in the day, men were the hunters and gatherers for a reason. They went to war for a reason and left the women out of war because women were viewed as much more valuable than men, right? Because if you can kill all the men, the woman can find another man as long as there's a woman around that can give birth. And I'm not saying that they viewed women as just tools for reproduction. I'm saying that they were valued because their race or their not race, I'm sorry, we're all one race, their ethnicity or their their ethnic group could die out. So they needed the woman alive because she can find another guy and carry on the line. But if you unalive, I'm sorry, YouTube, if you unalive all the women, then there's no one, the line's gone. My family's gone, right? So we need the women alive. But there are certain radical right-wing people that will take that and apply it to today in a way that is very toxic. I don't agree with it. At the same time, there are people from the left who will apply progressivism in such an unrealistic way that I don't agree with that. So I'm neither left nor right. I'm kind of like in the middle, but my views lean more towards the right in terms of values, if that makes sense. As an American, what are your opinions of the European Union? I don't think I've actually looked into the European Union very thoroughly. I don't think I've looked into that thoroughly. The European Union, huh? Let me see. Euro. How do you spell European? European.
E is at the beginning.
Oh, you're right. See, there we go. Europe. Yeah, that makes sense. Europe. Union. If I look at it, let me just. The European Union. The European Union is a supernatural political and economic union of 27 member states that are located primarily in Europe. The European Union, huh? What exactly is the European Union? Unique economic and political union between 27 European countries. The EU that we know today has its roots in several treaties signed in the aftermath of the Second World War. Okay, so the founders of the European Union are Germany, France, Italy, the Netherlands, Belgium, and Luxembourg. Interesting. Well, what do you think of the European Union? Before I answer that, what do you think about it? Oh, Awakening Wings, hello. Welcome. Some women. I'm from inclusion. I'm for inclusion, equality, but we should look for the competence. Yes, I don't mind inclusion and equal and all that stuff, as long as it's not done for the simple sake of inclusion. It can't just be for that. That's why movies in Hollywood are failing, because they're trying to get female producers who have never had any experience in producing anything other than maybe documentaries for like pre-existing IPs like Star Wars and stuff like that. Charmin Shabayed Shinoy. Charmin Shabayed. I can't say her name right. She's not from here, obviously, with a name like that. But I think she does good work for her country, like as an activist against DV and things like that, against her, the women in her country. But when you bring someone who's only done documentaries like Charmin Shabayed Shinoy into an IP, pre-existing IP like Star Wars, and then she makes it about her activism instead of the story of Star Wars, it becomes a problem. Okay? And y'all know me, I love Star Wars. I have a whole collection of Star Wars figures back there. I love Star Wars. I don't want outside ideologies tampering with something that's supposed to be an escapism for people like me. Right? When you start making something that's from a galaxy far, far away, and then you say, well, let's make that galaxy not so far, far away. Let's make it reflect the world that we see today in our world in our time. No, it's supposed to not. It's a galaxy far, far away. Let it stay that way. Yeah, but there's politics. There's always been politics in Star Wars. Yes, there's a difference between geopolitics and identity politics. Identity politics need to be out of there. Geopolitical stuff, everyone has geopolitics. Identity politics, gone. Okay? Get that out. Don't mess with my Star Wars, man. Don't do it. I don't like it. I was tempted to make a video talking about it. But that's not for K-pop. That's not for K-pop. In my opinion, it's a bad thing for the countries that are member within the France my reading today, y'all forgive me.
And I can barely see it, so because it's so small.
I would blow it up, but let me do that. Let me try this again. In my opinion, it's a bad, and I know that you guys English is not your first language, so don't worry. I can read between what you guys are saying, so don't worry. Y'all just talk. Obi-Wan are two of my favorite characters. Obi-Wan is my favorite. I love Ahsoka, but I don't like the Ahsoka show they did. I don't like it. They even retconned the end of Rebels and tried to make it seem like, okay, this is Ahsoka, that all this happened in a different order, and Ahsoka, that's a whole nother. Y'all don't want to hear what I gotta say about Ahsoka. I love Ahsoka. I loved her. Okay, well, let me be honest. I hated Ahsoka when I first saw her. I hated Ahsoka when I first saw her because she was annoying. She would talk back to her master. She didn't do right. But then she learned. She started learning and she started developing, and that's what made me like her. It was like, okay, so she was like this on purpose so that I could finally be like, okay, you know what? She's wising up. I think that character development for Ahsoka was perfect. Make me hate her first. I use the term hate loosely, but she's a fictional character, so it doesn't matter.
Right.
I hate it. Make me hate her, and then gradually I start to see, okay, she's changing. She's changing. So she's changing. I like that character development. But then they regressed her in Ahsoka, the series. Anyway, they regressed her character. Like, she had progression, and all of a sudden now she's relearning lessons that she already should have learned in the Clone Wars. The Clone Wars were like 3 years. 3 years of fighting. I just... all right. You didn't have an Ewok there, Moonlight. Yeah, well... That's because the company that I bought those figures from, by the time I started getting into collecting Star Wars, the Ewoks, they sold out of the Ewoks, and they never brought them back. So it's not my fault. It's the company's fault. It's always the company's fault, even if it's not a K-pop company. UK left is with... Wait. I need to catch up. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm supposed to be rereading this over. In my opinion, it's a bad thing for the countries that are a member within the France with... I still said the member within France should live in. Let me repeat that. In my opinion, it's a bad thing for the countries that are that are a part of, I guess, France. Okay, so I think I get what you're saying. I think I get what you're saying. UK left with UK left with Brexit, but never cared either way about things like that. Left it with Brexit. I have to look into that stuff. Y'all know I actually do like European history and stuff like that, so I gotta. I'm for the Frexit. You don't have, yeah, I don't have an Ewok there. Obi-Wan and Ahsoka, yep. Ahsoka, the animated one. Yes, the animated one. I like the animated one. I don't like the real life one. I don't like. Rosario Dawson's a cool person, but I don't. I actually have Rosario Dawson's version of Ahsoka in my DTOF. I don't know if y'all can see her. She's kind of... Mom's hiding her a little bit, but she's there. She's there. Barely you can see her because she's in black. She's in dark colors, but she's there. She was a child, though. Yes, she was. But that's the thing. She was a child, and then she progressed and she learned. She got older. But then in Ahsoka, anyway. And R2-D2 and C3. I wanted R2-D2 and C3PO, and they actually re-released C3PO. Problem is that I don't have the money to get him right now, and they'll probably sell out of him before I can get him. Star Wars figures sell very quickly because they're just that good, and it would do my collection some good to have a droid or two, and I don't.
That would be nice.
It would be nice to have a few droids. You should learn Scottish history.
Scottish.
Yes, since my origins date back to the Scottish. As I said in a previous live stream, I have Irish and Scottish by way of my father. Don't know how much of it I have in me, or if it's even there. I don't know. It's diluted with so many other bloodlines. But Scottish, Irish. What else I say? Scottish, Irish, and something else.
Welsh.
Welsh. Oh, and I do want to say, I appreciate you guys always showing up to the live streams. I really do. I know it's only 5 people, but I appreciate you guys. Because without you guys, there would be no point in doing live streams. I'd just be talking to myself. Build model ones then. I'm thinking about it. If I can find some model ones that are like in the 1/6 scale, then I would definitely. Actually, you know, my older brother actually had a droid model kit years ago. I don't know if you remember that. He had a droid. He had a droid model. Something happened to it and it broke or whatever. But he had a droid model kit that he built. Model kits were not really that great back then. You had to glue everything.
Yes, you did.
So it did break. Now pieces just kind of clip on, and they have like joints and everything. He had a droid that was on one of those things. I can't remember what those things were, but he had a droid that was on one of those things. I think that was when episode 1. We were not that old, so it might have been around episode 1 of Star Wars when he got that. I don't think we were that. Episode 2 came out when, well, we were kind of young when episode 2 came out too, so I don't know. It might have been episode 2. Episode 3 came out when I was in high school, or either middle school or high school. D.A. Smith or Carol, one of those two. I was like, man, I was waiting for this daggone thing for a long time, George. Took your time. Build a model. So yeah, I might build a model. But the thing about building a model is, like, if I build a model of, like, it depends on what droid. If I build a model of just a regular droid, I can deal with that. But like C-3PO is like shining gold. And there's no paint. I mean, I would have to paint him, but I would prefer to get like the figure already like posable and all that, and just I would like to. Plus, they make die-cast metal versions now. Like y'all don't see my other collection that's on the side next to Mom. I have a whole nother collection of figures. It's Marvel figures, and I have like Iron Man, die-cast Iron Mans. I think I got like 3 of them. 3 Iron Mans, 1 War Machine, and 1, I can't remember what hers is called. Pepper Potts. I got hers. The Rescue, I think it's called. Something like that. Edinburgh is a cool place. Oh, yes, I want to visit Edinburgh. Did you know Edinburgh is building on top of the wait? Did you know Edinburgh is building on top of the original hall? What did I say? It says building.
Oh.
Building on top of the original all Toon building. Huh. Toon City, sorry.
Oh, Toon. Okay.
I hope I'm saying that right. Ald Toon City. That's my city. I learned about the architecture. I also drew it too. For a class I took in college.
I would love to see that.
Conan Doyle came from here too.
Okay. One of my favorite movies, Harry Potter.
I've always wait, is that what she's talking about?
Conan Doyle. They're from Harry Potter.
Conan.
Right?
Crab and Goyle.
Oh, crap and Goyle. I said that wrong, didn't I?
Yes, I don't think she's not talking
No,
about
she's not talking
Harry
about
Potter.
Harry Potter. Sorry.
Crab and Goyle.
That's who I'm thinking about, I guess.
Conan Doyle
Who's
sounds
that?
like a person.
Oh, that's a whole person's name?
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. I don't know who that is.
That was actually kind of funny.
I don't know who that is. Well, you know where my mind is.
Yes. Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Well, now that we know we have some relation to the British, I feel a little more comfortable giving you guys my English dialect. I think that's one of the reasons why I speak the way I do, is because I am a huge fan of like British speakers. So I've been practicing and trying to train myself out of certain ways of speaking, and people have called me whiteified black boy as a result. I don't care. I don't care. I would rather me speak English, not slang, but English, not to what do they call it? What do you call that? I can't think of the word right now. It's not slang. It's they call it. It has a different name. I can't think of the name right now. But I would rather speak plain English that you guys can understand than for me to be yo, hey, what up, bruh? What up, bruh, boy, bruh? Like, you won't be able to understand a lick of what I'm saying. I'm not trying to say that to insult my black brothers and sisters. That's not what I'm doing. I love my black brothers and sisters, I do. But I can't talk like that. I just can't. It ain't me. I wasn't raised that way. I was raised to speak perfect English.
Yes.
I was raised to use grammar.
Yes.
Okay? Sherlock Holmes. Oh, he wrote Sherlock Holmes. Conan. Wait a minute. His name is what now? Conan Doyle. That's where Conan Edogawa came from.
Oh.
That's where the name Conan, Detective Conan, from the Japanese. Conan Edogawa. Guys, if you don't know, Japan. There's a guy, I can't remember who came up with the concept, but there's a anime called. Well, in America it's called Case Closed. In Japan it's called Detective Conan. And I think the name that the boy adopts is from the author of Sherlock Holmes, Conan Doyle.
Wow.
His name, he calls himself Conan Edogawa. And the reason why is because the boy originally was not a boy. He was a high school student. Top of his class, one of the smartest kids in school. He actually was so smart he helped the police when he was in high school. He helped them with cases they couldn't solve. And he had a different name. But one of the cases went bad because it was a guy that hit him with some dart or something, and it turned him into a kid. So now everybody's trying to figure out where is the high school student. So he has to disguise himself and call himself a different name. So he opts to call himself Conan Edogawa. Conan being the original author of Sherlock Holmes. And because it is a detective style show, it makes perfect sense.
You should. We were watching that, weren't we?
We were watching
yes. That. It's a good anime.
I really wish they could have let us see the beginning, like the first episodes, and I'm kind of annoyed that they don't have that.
Right.
They only have like the ones from now.
Right.
But the show is an old show. I think you guys would enjoy it. I know it's like an old anime, but it's older than me, because we found out, my brother and I, we found out about it years ago when we were still in school. And so Saturday it would come on G4, back when they had like the Anime Unleashed thing that came on, I think, on Fridays.
If you guys don't know, I am a Huge anime fan as well.
I know that anime. Yes. It's a really good anime. Because Shinichi is a fan of Sherlock Holmes. Wait, where's my? I'm sorry. Y'all are really going with these daggone comments today. Or maybe it's just because I'm talking too much.
Right.
The infamous. Let's see, where am I? Yes, you said it right. Moonlight. You can go down into the alt tune. By the way, how old is Momma Moonlight?
I am 55, I think.
She says she thinks she's 55.
I think I'll be 56 in December. Yeah, because your dad is 56 now, so I'll be 56 in December.
Yes, my parents are relatively young. They had us when they were young.
Very young.
Yes, which is why we're half their age now. I don't know how to feel about that, but it makes me feel like I'm about to be as old as my parents in like 5 years, even though that's not true. I turned 33 in like 2 months.
Yep.
God have mercy. You know, Jesus, that's when he was crucified, by the way, when he was 33. I have a bad feeling about 33 no, I'm just kidding.
Stop saying that.
Sorry, this sort of humor, I don't usually show this side of this sort of humor. I only do this with Mom. Sorry.
He does it all the time.
I do this with Mom. I'm trying to get better at not being sarcastic about stuff that's not necessarily funny. Because I do that. I do that sometimes. It's a bad habit. Let's see. By the way, okay, I've read that. U.S. Yeah, wait. I must have missed a lot, didn't I, Conan Doyle? Currently, U.S. is trying to turn European Union into a federal country, like the U.S. But I'm against that. It's one of the reasons that I want France, that I want France, European Union. Interesting. So they want to turn the European Union into a country, like the U.S. Nah, I don't agree with them doing that either.
Yeah, no.
Let the European be the European Union.
Yes.
It has nothing to do. It has nothing to do with the U.S.
No. Or how we got ourselves together. No.
Besides, with the way the U.S. is going right now, with all this weird mess that we're investing all this time and energy into, instead of stuff that really matters, I wouldn't want any country to be like the U.S. right now. And I did say initially that my country is a great country, and it is. But our priorities
Are not in the right place.
are weird. I personally would not. I would cut off funding. Some Christians might be mad at me for this, fellow Christians, but I would cut off funding from Israel's bombs. Biden has provided Israel with bombs. Knowing what they're doing with the bombs, I wouldn't be providing anything to them at this point. Cut off the bomb. I'm not trying to get political. I promise that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm just saying don't give them bombs, because they're just bombing everything. They're not targeting Hamas. They're targeting all of Palestine to get to Hamas. That's not how you do it. I don't know what Israel's intelligence is like, but it's bad. It's bad. Anyway, I'm gonna come down from that high, because I was about to get heated for like 5 seconds. I had to stop talking about it. It's just Biden is shut up, Avery, shut up. But he's an absolute moron. And he is a puppet of the government. That man can't even walk straight. They probably injected him with morphine. Really? He's too old, Ma.
Yeah, he is old.
And then he talking about, I challenged Donald Trump to debate. Why say he can? Why say he can clown on you again?
Yes, because that's just what he's going to do.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't his idea to challenge him to a debate either. Even that decision wasn't made for him. Also, Greyfriars' body was the only dog ever to get keys to Edinburgh City back centuries ago. Wait, what? Also, Greyfriars, I think is how that's pronounced. Greyfriars' body was the only dog. Greyfriars' body. Is that a whole name? Was the only dog ever to get keys to Edinburgh City back centuries ago. Huh. Reminds me of the Balto story. They made a statue about that dog, Balto.
Really?
Yeah, so that's it. I believe it's a real statue. Balto is a real story.
Oh, that's a true story.
Yes, Balto's a real story. Unless I'm just like tripping.
Oh no. I don't like those kind of cartoons.
They made a Balto too at one point. I never watched it because it had nothing to do with Balto. Balto wasn't even alive at that time.
All Dogs Go to Heaven was enough for me.
I was thinking about All Dogs Go to Heaven today, and I said to myself, I don't know why. See, this is the mother son power activated. I was literally thinking about All Dogs Go to Heaven this morning when I was brushing my teeth.
Really?
Because I said to myself, why would you make a movie called All Dogs Go to Heaven and it has nothing to do with dogs going to heaven?
Nope. Nothing.
Why'd you name the story All Dogs Go to Heaven?
Nothing to do with Dogs Go to Heaven.
At least in Five Will Goes West, he went west.
He went west.
Okay, at least the mouse went west.
He actually went west.
I didn't know that there was an American Tales series.
Yeah, really?
Yes, it's called American Tales Five Will Goes West. So the subtext is Five Will Goes West. But there's an American Tales before that.
Really?
And I think there's another American Tales after Five Will Goes West.
Oh, God.
It's like The Land Before Time.
Well, the first one was enough. Just like Land Before Time. First one is enough.
And when I was a kid, I never said land before time. I said lamb before time. That's very prophetic and beautiful. I said lamb because the lamb did exist before time. No, anyway. Y'all, some of y'all might not get that. That's inside humor.
Yes, it is.
That's inside Christian humor. Sorry. Oh, and I did want to address something, Awakening Wings, that you, the comment that you made about. I did read it. I read all the comments on the last video, but I wanted to address yours verbally because I think typing it would just be too much. It'd be too much to say. So I wanted to address the comment you made about the crucifixion, and like, because yes, other people have been crucified before Jesus. I'm gonna address it in a minute. I just want to make sure I read everybody's comments. I'm not trying to make this a religious thing again. I just wanted to comment on your comment. Shall I know? They have countries, yeah. My mom is turning 62, and I'm in. Wait, what? Read, Avery, read. My mom is turning 62. I'm in 62. I don't.
I'm a few months.
A few months. In a few months. I think that's what she's saying.
Yeah, in a few months.
In a few months. Mm-hmm. Y'all forgive me. In a few months, she got me at. Oh, she had me at in her 30s, but if you see her, you will think that she is at least 10 years younger.
Wow.
Hello, Shima. Welcome, Shima. It's been a while.
I would love to look 10 years younger. That would be nice.
It's good to see you. I know sometimes you come in early and then I don't see you anymore, so it's good. I'm glad you're here. It's good to see you, Shima. Welcome.
I need her beauty secrets.
Okay, I think I'm gonna address your comment now. Awakening Wings. It's on my phone. I don't want to access it right now. But basically, I know what you were saying. I am fine, thanks. That's good to know. It's good. I'm glad you're doing good. I'm glad you're doing good. I see you sometimes, but I don't see you. So when I don't see you, I'm like, oh wait, did she leave? It's good to see you though. It's always good to see you guys. If it weren't for y'all, we'd be talking to ourselves.
Yes, we would.
And that would be very, very terrible for like a 2-hour live stream for me to just be talking to myself. I'd be like, man, this is what people who have no life do. We just sit on the internet and talk to ourselves for 2 hours. By the way, Antonio, I didn't watch your second recent videos yet, but I will do it soon. Sure, no problem. Yeah, no problem. No problem. I look forward to your comments. What are you doing? I decided to bring Mom today to the live stream, so I'm just sitting here chilling with Mom and talking to you guys. But later on, I will try to edit. Edit. I haven't even filmed yet. I'm gonna try to film the Minhee Jin Hybe debacle today. If I get an early start on it, then I might actually be able to finish in time for at least it to be released on Tuesday. And that's if I have the energy to do that. But I will do my best. It's quite quiet in this house today. I haven't heard a lot of coughing. Cue the coughing. Cue the coughing. But yeah, I'm gonna film that. That's gonna be a doozy right there. The Minhee Jin. Get ready for the gloves to come off, because I've got some words about this woman. I'm just gonna let you guys know up front. I'm not on Minhee Jin's side at all. I don't like Hybe either. Companies I don't care about. I don't stand companies. I appreciate them for bringing the groups that we have, but I do not care about companies in that way. But Minhee Jin, I don't trust that woman. I don't trust her at all. She's a snake. In France, it is very hot. Like, wait, how hot is it? Like, what are the degrees? It's not quite hot here yet.
No, not yet.
Awakening Wings. I'm just saying, Awakening Wings. I don't like her. I don't like Minhee Jin. I think she's a viper. I think she's a blood-sucking... I'm sorry, that's kind of mean.
Yes, it is.
Bloodsucker. Let me stop. When Mom's around, y'all see a side of me you don't normally see.
Because we talk a lot.
Well, like I talk a lot, she listens.
Yeah, he talks a lot. I listen.
I'll talk her to sleep.
You would.
Which is the antithesis of how I was when I was a kid. I didn't talk. I didn't say anything. Minhee Jin is lying, so I get it. Yes, she is lying. She's a liar. She's a cold-blooded liar. And she keeps throwing... She never addressed any of the accusations about mistreatment from her. Okay? She never did that in that... I don't know how long. Was it 2 hour... The 2-hour press conference she had? 2 hours. And in the entire 2 hours, what did she talk about? Hybe is copying my girls. They're copying my girls. My babies. Woman, you are single, old, and you have no children. And then you talking about how the girls were comforting you.
Oh, Lord.
These are young girls comforting an old woman about a drama fest that she created. These girls should not be comforting you. They should not be comforting you. And Korea, for some reason, is buying into her mess. I don't know why. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. But I can clearly see she's off. She's off. She was cursing. saying stuff like she. I'm not gonna say it. I know those Korean curse words. I know some of them. I hear them too much. I hear them too much, y'all. All right. I think evil woman works better. Yeah. I was trying not to go there, but yeah, she is evil. Well, blood sucking is evil. Blood sucking is evil, and she kind of is. If you think about it, I'm actually not wrong. She didn't have money to buy the 18% of shares that Hybe that she was trying to buy for a door. So Bong Shi-hyuk, the CEO of Hybe, gives her the money to buy shares because she's so broke. Mm-hmm. The only reason why she has 18% is because Hybe gave her the money. Wow. And now she's trying to use that to snatch a door from under Hybe, make it her own thing. Yeah, she's evil. You should be on more Momma Moonlight. Yes, it makes the lives hilarious. Yeah, I know. I try. So
I will try.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to move my live streams to Friday because Friday she's off. If I can have her like every other Friday, if not, then I will have the live stream on Saturday by myself, and you'll just get boring old Moonlight with no Momma Moonlight to make anything because when it comes to me, I try not to be serious on my live streams, but like certain things we get into, I get a little heated.
Yeah,
I know,
but it should work because that's my permanent day off.
I'm being sarcastic. I know I'm not boring.
No, you're not.
I'm not boring.
I told you that.
I'm not boring, right?
You're not boring. Informative. And hilarious.
I try. I bet he is laughing. Wait. This would send Key into laughter. He loves drama. Yes, I know. Drama. Key is a drama queen. I bet he is laughing. He was joking. Yes, of course. Did you see the I know you're talking to Wings. I'm just reading the comment. Did you see the Alone episode? Oh, you know what? I have not either. I mean, I've seen clips, but I haven't seen the whole thing. Bong PD was joking. Yeah, no, Bong PD was joking about the whole crushing Espa thing. But Min Hee Jin, and she knew. No, see, again, Min Hee Jin is a liar. She was the one he was talking to, and she was like, yeah. Now she's trying to use what he said about crushing Espa against him to make him seem like a dangerous person. That fat man ain't crushing no girls. He's not gonna step on anybody. Do you see Bong Shi-hyuk stepping on people? Imagine. It doesn't make sense. Plus, she sees a shaman about all her business decisions, so that's shamanic power.
Non-existent.
Well, it's non-existent. It's existent, just not in the good sense.
Not in the good sense. You're right.
They claim they protecting the houses and stuff from the spirits of the ancestors and all that other stuff. Or this person, was unalived in this house, and so we have to make sure we have to communicate with the spirit. And but I know Key does like drama. Oh, absolutely, he does like dramas. Well, you have to watch it. It's hilarious. I do need to watch it. That's like Key is like a regular person on that show at this point. I Live Alone and Amazing Saturday. He's like on all of them. I think Minho joked. Well, actually, I don't know if he was joking or not. He said he wanted to be on one of those shows, and Key was like, that's my stuff. You don't. Bill was like, I don't know if Key's gonna like that or not. And Key's in the audience like, no, Why is Hybe evil? Who said Hybe was evil? I don't like Hybe. I don't like both. They are evil. Oh, Ningook. Okay, gotcha. I wouldn't say that Hybe is evil. I just think that the things that they do is nothing new. It's nothing. It's nothing new. I think I've been brewing on this. How would you guys feel if I made a video talking about if I had a company and I was like trying to do like the trainee system? How would I make the trainee system better? How would I make the marketing better? What would I do to make it better? I would love to make a hypothetical video like that. I would love to do that. Okay, that would be great. I think that would be a great video. Probably won't get as many views because it's not drama heavy. The drama sells. The only reason why people like the Lucas video is because it's drama. But that it didn't. Both of those Lucas videos got a lot of views and likes, and I do appreciate it. Certain things are more, people gravitate towards than others. Like I'm pretty sure the Minhee Jin video is going to get a lot of views and likes too. But I don't think Hybe is evil. I just think that they do what every other company does as far as marketing is concerned. I think Hybe is doing some innovative things. I don't know if I particularly think it's a good idea. They're kind of being like Disney. They're buying all of these subsidiaries. But I don't know, but none of the subsidiaries are communicating well. That's why Minhee Jin is like pitting Adore against Hybe, another subsidiary of Hybe, and they're fighting against each other. And I think that if they all had meetings together and worked together, then there wouldn't be a problem. So it's like, I think the management of the subsidiaries is way off. But I wouldn't say they're evil. I just think that corporations that prioritize money over the people that they're employing, that's evil. Right? Using idols as just, puppets to make money, to dance and sing and rap, make you money. That's, of course, they're supposed to make you money, but that's not the point. That shouldn't be the only thing you care about. When it comes to health problems, we're gonna you can do it. You can power through.
Health, mental health,
power through.
all of that.
Companies have gotten called out for it in the past, and that's why they're trying to wise up and do better. Yeah, this person's going on hiatus for a while. This person's gonna be going on for their health and all that stuff. Right. They're doing better in that sense because they got called out for not doing it in the past. But other than that, they're still lacking in so many different things. Still, I don't like him. I understand, and I am with you. Okay, I get it. I get it.
I think 3 o'clock.
Okay. She can't get rid of. Wait. Why is Hybe? When she can't get rid of. With regards, Hybe, they all own a piece. Yeah, no, she can't get rid of BTS even if she wanted to. She doesn't have that kind of power. That's why she's trying to appeal to the public. The court of public opinion is what she wants. She doesn't care about the judicial stuff, the court. She cares about public opinion being on her side because then it'll soften the blow. Right?
Gotcha.
That's why she did the press conference, to get the people on her side.
Okay.
And she knew, because her job is marketing, like our idols and like I can't remember exactly what it's called, what her job was, but she was for like the not artistic design of stuff, but like you know what I mean, that kind of job. She knows exactly how to manage the situation. That's why she didn't wear prestigious looking clothing, She wore a long sleeve shirt, some baggy jeans, and a hat. Her hair was not done properly. She had makeup on, but she still looked like she rolled out of bed or something. She did that on purpose to appeal to the Commonwealth people. There's no such thing as Commonwealth in Korea, but y'all know what I mean. She did that to appeal to the common people. If you ever watched How to Get Away with Murder, the last few episodes, and Annalise is trying to figure out what to wear, because certain things you wear it implies something. Mm-hmm. And it is known that in court, the jury does pay attention to what a person is wearing. Right? That all plays a part in it. Same thing with Min Hee-jin. She planned and orchestrated the way that she looked and spoke so methodically. She knew what she was doing. That's why I don't trust her. She was trying to give the appearance of a battered woman who's being attacked by this company. But what she did was she left a bad taste in a lot of foreign K-pop stans' mouths, mine included. But a lot of Koreans actually side with her. Oh, she's a voice for... No, she's not a voice for you. She doesn't care about you. She cares about how you view her, and she wants you on her side. And, that's why she did what she did. She doesn't care about you, though. She's tricking the public. Yes, she's tricking the public. That's why Taemin and Onu left. They had enough of SM. Yeah, really, same reason. And then Min Hee-jin came from SM too, so... as I said, I love BTS, but I don't like Neighbor, Bang Si-hyuk, and Min Hee-jin. I mean, I love aespa too, but I don't like SM either. I don't like SM either. I don't really look at Bang Si-hyuk that much to determine whether or not he's a I guess quote unquote bad guy. But I don't trust companies, and by extension, I don't trust the people that run them. So you could say I don't trust Bang Si-hyuk, but it is his company. And Min Hee-jin is trying to paint him and everyone else there as these super evil people when she is actually the one that's causing problems. People are like, well, it was Hybe that made it a public matter. They should have just handled it in private. True, because they did say that they audited a door in public, and that's what caused Min Hee-jin to do the press conference. I get that, but it would have come out eventually. Handling it in private does not mean that people aren't going to find out. Min Hee-jin, the person who came out with New Jeans, one of the biggest, best girl groups of now, is gone from Hybe. It's going to break. Then there's going to be the whole inquiry as to how it happened. Okay? So this was bound to happen. Like saying that, well, if Big Hit or Hybe, they shouldn't have did it publicly. Yeah, no, it was going to happen anyway. It's going to happen anyway. Now we just need Key and Minho to do the same once the contract runs out. Yes, they will. All of EXO will. All of SHINee will. They'll all leave. And SM won't have a lot of money because these people are money makers for them. Once they're gone, that's what happens when you screw up with people. People's money, their livelihood. When you run them to the point of exhaustion, they don't get breaks a lot. And Onu was driven to a break that he didn't even want to go to, but he had to do it because of his health, because SM was running that man. I have never seen Onu look that bad. And people were sending messages, excuse me. That's how you know I'm passionate, when I start spitting out my mouth. People, it's called passion spit. People, people were so annoyed, and well, no, I'm sorry. People were so happy to see Onu losing so much weight that they commented positively on it, saying, "Wow, he looks better than Taman when Taman got out of the military and had that puffy face. Wow, he looks so much more attractive than a lot of the guys now because he lost all this weight," not realizing that he was having health concerns. That's toxic, man.
It is.
That SM did that to him. They had to go on a whole hiatus to recover his health. He looks great now. He looks great now. I hope that it wasn't the company pressuring him to lose weight. Because the Onu did say he was dieting and something happened. He didn't know what happened, and it kind of just went out of hand. But they did have him going he was back and forth from Korea and Japan because he did a Japanese solo project, a Japanese album. I think his first Japanese album. He promoted it in Japan. I don't know how long that promotion was, but it was a long promotion, concerts and all that, radio appearances. Went to Korea, did the circle. No, sorry. Did I think Dice. I don't know which one came first. I think Dice came first. Dice came after the Japanese album, I think. So then he went back. He was in Korea promoting it. Went back to Japan and promoted it. Came back to Korea. Did the Circle album, his first full-length album. Went and promoted that. Went back to Japan and promoted it there too. Then by that time, Taemin is out of the military, and now we have all the SHINee members about to do the Hard album, and Onu's like, oh, by the way, before that, they did the fan meeting that me and Mom did see on Beyond Live, and he looked bad then. He looked very skinny, very thin. I didn't recognize him. And then they were doing the hard MV, and he was like, I can't do it. So his voice was there and whatnot, but he was not like able to do the whole concert. He wasn't able to do SHINee World Perfect Illumination, which I wish I could have seen. They have it though. I meant to tell you, Ma. They have it on Blu-ray.
Really?
Yes. I want that concert.
All right. Well, we gotta figure out. You gotta let me know how much it is and stuff.
Well, it's higher than the DVD one, but I want the Blu-ray one because Blu-ray.
Because it's Blu-ray.
The longevity of the disc lasts longer.
Okay. All right,
it's easy to scratch a DVD. That's why I be trying to keep these things locked away.
I'll let you know when I got the funds.
The New Jeans are still active now. Yes, I do kind of fear though that something might happen because of all this. And like, here's the thing: Minhee acts like New Jeans is her creation. New Jeans is not her creation. I made them who they are. I did this. I did that for them. No, you didn't. What happened was, because she's lying to you all. What happened is that New Jeans was in another subsidiary called what's it called? Source Music, I think. I think it's Source Music. I think that's what it's called. And they were transferred from Source Music to Adore. Basically, New Jeans were given to Minhee Jin by Bong Si-hyuk. He gave them to her. She did not make this group. She did drag those girls. She dragged them again, yes. She's been dragging them the whole time. But she's doing this so that people won't think about the allegations that are against her. She's using them as a shield to divert the attention of people like you and me and the Korean netizens especially away from her problems, what she did.
I'm sorry, you buying it from Amazon. I don't know whatever.
I saw it on a store. I think it's I can't remember what store I saw it. It might have been an SM store or something like that. I might have even seen it on Beyond Live, somewhere on a shop somewhere. I can't remember.
Shop?
What's what shop?
The shop that they mentioned.
Where?
What's that? I can't see the word.
Oh, I don't know what she was talking about. Weverse. It might have been
Okay.
Weverse.
I can't see the word.
I might. Yeah, I think it was Weverse. Shiny's Duna. Yeah, Weverse.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Weverse. You're right. That's what it was. Source Music. Yes. That's okay. I was right.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I wrote it down in my notes somewhere.
Okay.
If I didn't, then I better write it in my notes.
Yes, you better.
And oh, by the way, the whole video is gonna be scripted, except for when I go full blast. That's gonna be the fun part. That's gonna be the part to be. I shouldn't be advertising my videos like this. I go get ready for the drama and the tea and all that. I shouldn't do that. I'm not that type of person.
No.
I just want to report on the facts and give you guys the information as I have researched it and found it. I don't want to be like, oh guys, you're gonna love this drama, you're gonna love this tea. Like I'm not doing all that. I don't like that kind of mentality about this stuff. I don't like a gossip mentality. It's not gossip. It's just I don't like gossip mentality. Tea is time for. I don't like that stuff. I just don't. There's something about it that gets on my nerves. If it's like tea and it's factual information, that's fine. But if it's like, oh yeah, tea time, and we're talking about drama and all this stuff, and I was like, it's a turn off. That's why I don't like watching a lot of YouTubers that do that. Let's spill the tea. I don't like it. I don't like it. Korean media is helping me. Yes, of course they are. Of course they are. They don't need to be. Yes, because it's a defenseless woman. We have to help her. It's a defenseless woman. She's weaponizing stuff. Beyond Live doesn't sell DVDs. It will. Yes, that's true. Like I said, I couldn't remember what I saw it on. I couldn't remember what I saw it on. I couldn't remember because I did look at Beyond Live. I think while I was browsing around the same day that I found it on Weverse, so I couldn't remember if it was Beyond Live or Weverse. Beyond Live doesn't sell DVDs. Yes, that's true. Weverse or SM Global. Yes, I think it was Weverse. Source Music is the agency of La Seraphim. Yes, I think that was where they came from. Source Music. I think. I could be wrong though, because there's another thing that it's like a YouTube channel that Big Hit has or Hype has, where it just shows like these it's like Trainee A. It's like the Trainee A thing, except this one's more has a bunch of other groups that they show that do like performances and dance covers, or not dance covers, but like dancing to songs that are already pre-existing either in the West or in Korea or whatever. Korean media, yes. Momma Moonlight, Momma Moonlight, the My Shiny World movie documentary is on Prime, and free in the U.S., but it's not yet available here in the UK.
Wait a minute. Okay.
My Shiny World.
It's on what?
It's on Prime.
Oh, I gotta find that.
Even talking about their physical appearances. Yes, I know.
I gotta find.
She was even saying that Hybe was copying the girls, like how she made the girls look, their long hair, their the makeup, okay. First of all, New Jeans ain't doing nothing that hasn't been done before. You know who did this first? Well, probably not first, but I think New Jeans is getting their inspiration from Brown Eyed Girls. Okay, Brown Eyed Girls, which was a K-pop, I think it was a K-pop group back in the day. Especially with their new MV, I don't know if y'all seen their new MV. A lot of those scenes look like Brown Eyed Girls. So, and I'm not the only one who thinks this. How can you talk about how they're copying my originality and copying you, the girls? You can't. You can only do. K-pop is nothing but idol groups copying each other's concepts. You know how many K-pop boy and girl groups have had the school concept? That's just like saying, oh, they copied my school concept. It was never your original school concept. Other groups have done this before you ever came out with your group. What the freak are you talking about? For me, both are in the wrong in their actions, but Minhee Jin started that mess with her greed. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I kind of agree. Big Hit, however, the thing is, Big Hit didn't, or Hybe rather, didn't really do anything like to her. They actually accommodated her. And when she was becoming unreasonable, that's when they were like, okay, we can't do this anymore, because all the other company heads, the subsidiary heads, are coming to us asking us, well, how come you're doing this stuff for Minhee Jin but not for us? And it's kind of unfair, right? And Minhee Jin is like the one basically telling Bong Shi-hyuk, I have secrets to SM. You know, your rival company, SM. I have the bee's knees, right? Because I came from SM. I can give you top secret information, right? That no one else knows about but me. I can tell you how they do what they do. I can tell you. By the way, it was from Minhee Jin's side. She got a double agent in Hybe leaking, allegedly, because the legal stuff, I can't say it's for sure. Allegedly, Hybe getting information and then leaking it to her. Allegedly. Okay? Spying on her own, like, people. Using a double agent, allegedly. Either way, the fact that it's even mentioned, and yeah, she did say that, oh, you know, Hybe, they, Bong Shi-hyuk or whatever, he, something about he, what was it? Because they got her for the shamanism thing. They said, oh yeah, they said that BTS and Bong Shi-hyuk and all them, they're in a cult, and that's why, you know, whatever. I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all. But I do believe what Bong Shi-hyuk put out about her, that she's a shaman, and she actually did confirm that she saw a shaman. So it's not like they're lying on her. She did see a shaman about all her business decisions, including getting rid of BTS so that her girls can shine. Her girls, her babies. They're my babies. And I'm their mama. No, you're not. You're alone. You are a lonely woman with no children. And I don't mean to sound mean about it, but like, don't do that. Don't try to paint yourself as some kind of struggling mother figure. You know, you're not. You're not. You are broke, or at least you were broke. She's not broke no more. She has 75 million, right? She has like, she's got 75 million somewhere. Like I said, we're gonna talk about it in the video. I'm not gonna get into all of it here. But yeah, we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk. We don't need SM secrets. No, because SM's it's just gonna become another SM. Who wants two SMs? SM secrets. I've got SM secrets that you're gonna need it. Minhee Jin copied songs from the 80s or the 90s. Yes, I believe that. That's the whole concept of New Jeans, is that they're trying to show this like 80s 90s vibe with the girls. I love the idea, don't get me wrong, but don't go and blatantly copy other songs like slyly, and then say it's all original. Listen, I was on to Minhee Jin when she was trying to justify the Cookie song. These girls are young, and you got them singing "Take a Lookie at My Cookie," and then she's trying to justify it, saying, "Well, the song is not about what you think it's about. It's about," she's gaslighting us. The song's not about what you think it's about. What it's about is making music with the love of making cookies.
Oh God, that doesn't even sound like.
Making music like with the love of making. I think she watched The Matrix, and the Oracle's line, "Cookies need love, like everything does."
No.
I think that's what she was referring to. She was trying to be smart. I think that was her smart sarcasm. And the way that she talks, like she knows everything, and like she, don't talk down to her and stuff. I can see why she's a problem. I can see why SM probably didn't want her anymore. I don't think she left SM. I think they kicked her to freak out of there. She's good at what she does. Don't get me wrong, but she's a bad person to work with. Does she remind you of Rapunzel's fake mother? Yes. Yes, exactly. She won't free New Jeans. She's like, mother knows best. Mother knows best. The only reason why she even looks half as young as she looks is because she grabs onto New Jeans' hair. Makes her young. And she has them sing the song, guys. Let your power shine. You know that little song that Rapunzel sings for the...
Yeah. Oh my God. I haven't seen Rapunzel.
Don't ask me how I remember all that.
I haven't seen that in a long time.
That's how she remains youthful. She grabs onto their hair violently. The accusation violently, not gently. Why do I say that? Because now I'm being funny, but the accusations of mistreatment from her, she never addressed them. Could it be allegedly from me that she grabs onto their hair violently and says, please do what you're supposed to do and make me younger looking because I'm getting old. I think that's the violent thing that she doesn't want people to know that her secret to looking the way she looks is not the makeup. It's the girls. That's why she keeps dragging the girls and everything, both figuratively and literally by their hair, and she's pulling their hair and saying, "All right, come on, do the song, and make me young again, please. I need to look young for these thirsty men. Although I don't like men, and I I want to live alone." Hopefully I don't get in any legal trouble, saying all this stuff about her. That's not true. Korea, you can take a joke, right? You can take a joke. I don't mind joking on people that I don't like, especially nasty serpents like Minhee Jin. She's a serpent. She's a serpent. You know what? This shirt kind of looks like her shirt too. It's just not exactly the right stripe colors, but it was green. Basically, I don't listen to New Jeans because one, four of New Jeans are minors. Yes, her pervert attitude towards those. Yeah, and you know what I've noticed?
Minors. How old?
I can't remember, but they are young.
Middle school.
I think they might still be in school.
Oh God.
They're minors, Ma.
Really?
Yes. Yes. That's why I found it very weird when she said that she called the girls on the phone, and the girls were comforting her. They are minors comforting this old woman with a grown woman.
And their children.
And their children. And you are trying to drag them into your mess. And these children are minors. I love New Jeans music. I just don't like the cookie song. And I love the girls, I love their style.
Okay.
But I don't look at them, I look at them respectfully.
Have I seen New Jeans? I haven't seen them.
I don't think you've reacted with me to New Jeans.
I haven't seen them.
Yeah, I love New Jeans, and I respect them as their age. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, she's hot. That's weird.
Yeah.
I know they're minors. But Minhee Jin is parading these girls around in an unhealthy manner, especially because they're minors. And that's the thing I don't like. She's lying about that too. What, that they're minors? What, she's lying about their age? Don't tell me she's lying about their age, too.
For real?
Oh, so she can justify the cookie song, of course. And she makes them not look as young as they really are with the outfits and stuff. We're not pedos. Exactly, we're not. No feds will be called on me. Okay? And the youngest viewer here, not in the live stream, but the youngest viewer that usually comes to the live stream, Poppy, she's young too. But yeah, I have to be careful when she's here. I don't want to talk about too many serious things. No, about them going to her to consult. Wait, wait. So that didn't happen. She's just lying about it. Yeah, but if that's a lie, I mean, even if it was true, it's still bad. But if it's a lie, that's a bad thing to bring up.
Yeah, it is.
When they debuted, the oldest was 19, 20, but the others under 17. Okay, yeah, so they're still minors technically. They're still minors technically, yeah. I didn't think they were like 13 or anything like that. That would be weird.
Yeah.
They don't look like 13-year-olds. They look older. So 17, that makes sense. But they're still talking about, like, take a look at my cookie.
Still, yeah. You still should be talking about that.
And it's not like it's in Korean. They're saying it in English. So I know. I heard it. I have the song, and I'm like, why? Why did you do that? At least
Poppy's 14.
Poppy's 14. Yeah, Poppy's 14. She's young. So I gotta be careful on those live streams. I try not to go too hard. Taemin was 14. Yes, he was when he debuted. He was a child, and I dreaded seeing him on like the TV programs because the adult guys, were like, the hosts were like acting really weird and creepy around him.
Really?
Like sexualizing him.
What?
Like if I was a girl, I would like be all over you, blah blah blah.
Oh Lord.
And then they would kind of like do weird stuff and try to touch her. And Jonghyun and Onu and all of them would like be like, let's switch seats. So they was protecting him like, all right, that's enough.
For real?
Because they was doing
Do
some weird
like
stuff.
That. Yeah,
That's why and you know that kind of behavior from grown men towards a young boy can leave a mark on someone.
Yes, it can. That's not cool.
And I'm glad that the Shiny members protected him from that.
Yeah, that's not cool.
As someone who knows a little bit about that from personal experience, that's very triggering for me. Because what happened to me left a mark on me. Yeah. Not going to go any further than that, but that's just want you guys to know that's what happened to me, just like in a worse way, because they weren't anyway. At least no one touched him in any inappropriate place, but like because he had people protecting him. But me, a little different. That's a whole nother story for another time. I'm not ready for that one yet, y'all.
No.
Not ready for that one yet. It sounds like a lie. When they debuted, yeah, okay. Poppy was 14. Taemin was 14. Yep. Yes, but he was signed with SM at age 11.
Wow.
Age 11. So, for 3 years, he was a trainee. For 3 years. 11, mother. They young. Scouted him and signed him.
That's young.
At 11.
Wow.
For me, idols should be at least 17 when they debut. I agree.
I agree with that.
I agree. I know that they try to do like they try to go younger because they have a longer time before because military is like when you hit 30. So they're trying to like get as much out of them as they can, which is why P Nation got in trouble for debuting that 12-year-old kid. And everybody jumped on P Nation, was like, no, we're not going to support this group if you have this kid in here. But wait till he's older. So P Nation got him out of there and said, well, we'll put him in another group at a later time, which was wise.
Yep.
Because first of all, why would you even think to even let a person that young in the competition? The fault is also to fans, because when an idol debuts after 23, she or he is criticized for being too old.
That's not old though.
Yeah, and then so when companies start debuting younger kids, it's all of a sudden okay because they're not too old. See, I don't believe in that mess. That's why I'm saying when I would have a company, I'm not going to debut minors. If you're 17, I would prefer, honestly, if you were graduated from high school. I don't want to debut you.
Yeah.
If you graduated 17 in your
Different
country,
story,
then
yeah.
But I don't want no 14, 12, 10-year-old. No. You have to have talent and stuff before that. Yeah. I'm not going to debut. I'm not going to put you in a trainee program. And I'm going to put you in a trainee program. But it's not going to be like I'm talking as if I actually have a company to pitch.
Hey, maybe.
Moonlight Studios, baby. Moonlight Entertainment. With my co-executives, Momma Moonlight and Auntie Rob. Because me and Auntie Rob have talked about this. I think I've talked about this with her at least 3 times. We just need to make a company.
There you go.
It's hypothetical, of course.
Hypothetical.
But, anything could happen. I feel bad for female idols. Yeah, me too, honestly. Geoff twice. Was very young too, yes.
Ooh, all right, baby. I'm about to go.
All right, well, Mom is about to leave, so everybody say goodbye to Mom.
Bye, everybody.
You'll be stuck with me for now.
I enjoyed myself. You guys take care of yourselves, and I'll be back.
She'll be back.
You.
Oh. All right, Mama. Go get some sleeps.
Yes. Get some eat.
Make sure you take your
water.
Ooh. Could you plug the computer, the thing for me? That's what came out.
Which one? Oh,
yeah, that cord. All right, well, you're stuck with me, guys, for now. For the remainder of the live stream.
Not too much stuff in there.
Bye, Momma Moonlight. Have a good night. Or a good rest of the day, at least.
Yes.
Good afternoon. Hey, Emma. Hello. It was fun having Mom here. Ah, that was fun. I think that was pretty fun, huh? That was exciting. Yeah, we got to do that more often, guys. We got to bring Mama on more often. That was fun. This live stream will not be privated like the other one was. So those of you who missed Momma Moonlight's being here on the live stream, you guys can watch it back. But yes, welcome all the newcomers. Welcome, Emma. And do me a favor, everybody. Make sure to like the live stream. Hit that like button so that it's not a lot of likes, but I hope the live streams can get a little more likes. That way we can push the live streams a little bit more. So just hit that live stream, hit that like button, and make it gray. I believe the color is gray or black. Is it black? It's gray. Gray. Yes, hit the like button and make it gray. Make that color black turn to gray for me. Man, that was fun. Chinese YouTuber who does K-pop dance covers while singing. She was rejected by K-pop agencies because she's too old, but this girl is truly talented and needs to debut. Oh wow. Well then I will copy this at, and yeah, I'll add it to my at list. I'll add it to my at list, and I'll look her up. There we go. I'll look her up for sure. I know who that is. I get her videos on my feed sometimes. She should debut in a K-pop group. I wish I had like the means to debut people who are like rejected by companies who are incredibly talented. I don't care about your age. I don't care about your age. I think young is cool. Like, don't get me wrong. I think like, youthful things are great. I can do that, but I care more about like if you are talented. And if you're in your 30s or whatever, that's not necessarily old. I don't care, like, even if you're in your 40s and you're good at dancing or you're good at, like, at least make them backup dancers or something. Don't just reject them outright because of their age. She can be a solo one too. Yes, she can. I don't know, maybe one day I might actually come up with a company of my own. You never know, guys. Maybe. And in my company, I would implement it'll be a K-pop company. However, because it'll be the K-pop style, but there will be black people, young black boys and girls mingling with Koreans to break down that barrier, that like race barrier, or should I say ethnic barrier, because we're all the same race. I think that would be really, really cool to have a company where other ethnicities that want to be in the industry will have a chance to be in the industry. I think that would be great. It's the race thing again. But she is Chinese, and Koreans tend to like more Korean, so yeah, but I still think that's lame. I think that's lame. Who cares if they're from China, or that you favor Chinese? First of all, you shouldn't favor any race more than the other. I get it, it's your race. You want to favor Koreans more than any other race because that's your race. However, you have Korean groups with Chinese members and Japanese members in them. You even have Korean groups with sometimes a Thai person in the group from Thailand. Like, but as a solo artist, I get it, but at the same time, it's still stupid. Like, she should be able to. Are they afraid that she's just not going to make a? I think I know why. Because she's Chinese. They're going to send her over to China to make money there, to market her there, right? Because Korea is kind of like that, where they don't really show as much interest in other races, even Asian races. And I get that, but I think that needs to be broken. That cycle needs to be broken completely. I've been trying to hold my peace on the beef between Korea and Japan and all that, but I'm this close to like saying I think that this beef has gone on for too long. I understand what Japanese did to Korea. I understand. I know what happened. Okay, and this is not me saying this in a way that like belittles the experience that Koreans had under Japanese occupation. Okay. But I think that at a certain point in time, there needs to come a moment where you guys, like both countries, can just squash this. It's mainly Korea, obviously. Squash this little thing that's been going on. I will say this. I think Japan should burn the imperial flag, like the symbol, because under that imperial flag, a lot of things happened. Japan had occupied China for a time. Okay, that was also a thing. Japan occupied China. They not all of China. It was a certain part of China, if I'm not mistaken. But they occupied China, and they did things there. They occupied Korea because they were trying to expand their empire under that imperial flag. So I do think that the flag does have a negative connotation to it. And the only way you can get rid of the negative connotation is if you burn the flag itself. I think they probably should get rid of that flag and just, have the Japanese flag by itself. Because it is controversial to wear anything with that Japanese flag on it. So I understand that. However, I also think that Korea should not, be so hostile towards Japan because of the past, right? I think that we need to reach a point where we can let go of the past, let go of the pain of the past. Yes, it happened. You can't change that. But don't let what happened dictate your now and what will be. Right? We got to move past that now. It's been too long ago, and we have to move past it. And I say that as someone who comes from a race or a culture of people who also, had things happen to our people too. And I'm telling my people the same thing I'm telling you guys, Koreans, Japanese. Let it go. Let it go. We can't come together if we keep on focusing on the things that separate us. Besides, Korea brings Japanese trainees to Korean groups, and y'all, you send your K-pop groups to market them in Japan. I get it; it's just for money. You don't really care. Probably the companies probably don't care about the country of Japan, the nation of Japan. They just care about the money. But at the same time, if you're going to do all that, you may as well squash this beef and come together. Because South Korea's true enemy is not Japan. Right now, it's North Korea. And in some ways, it's kind of sort of China, too. Because Xi Jinping is financially supporting North Korea. That's a problem. That is a problem. Koreans have a beef with Chinese, Japanese. 10 is Taiwan, yes. Taiwan, okay, yeah, gotcha. I said that recently. Oh, yeah, really? I think Koreans accept more foreigner soloists. I think Koreans accept more foreigner soloists when they debut in K-pop groups that become popular, like Lisa, for example. Lisa, Lay, yeah, Jackson, people like them. They are jaded and hurt, yes, and I think that I get the hurt, I get it, I do, right? It's a scar that will never go away, but it is a scar that should have had a scab on it by now, and the scab should have dried up and healed the scar. The scar is still there, but the scab, there should not be a like, I feel like the Koreans constantly keep picking the scab, and that's why the scab won't heal. Stop picking on the scab and let it heal. Biggest problem, picking the scab. Don't pick the scab, let the scab heal. Then we can move on from here into bigger and better days. Idols from Japan and other places are not treated well. Yes, that's true. Agree. As I tell you, I am a native Algerian and French naturalized. There we go. And there's a similar history between France and Algeria. As Japan and Korea. Back then, Algeria was a French territory until 1962. Bam Bam. Yes, Bam Bam as well. Algeria began a war in 1959. That's why they lost two former EXO idols who ended up suing SM, one winning and the other losing. Yeah, technically three, because Chris Wu left as well. Although people don't count Chris Wu anymore because of what happened with him. I still count Chris Wu. I still love Chris Wu. I just don't support what he did. I still love him because he's human, but I don't support what he did. He's it's sad when people use their power like that. It really is. Same thing in India too. But yeah, Luhan. The only thing is that one thing that neither of any of the Chinese members could escape is that they were still under contract until 2022. So some of their money, the profits that they made from their solo endeavors, would still go to SM until they paid off their debt, because they did terminate the contract but the debt was still there, which is just SM being petty, in my opinion. If the contract is terminated, then, you know, it's terminated, because in the contract that's where the pay comes in. But terminating a person's contract and having them still pay you money when, like, in stuff that is in a contract that's terminated, it's called petty. It's called petty. He left fame. He let fame overrule his humanity. Yeah, you could say that. You could say that. He did. Yeah, he let fame overrule his. He let fame overrule his moral principles, if he had any. He let fame overrule his morality. I'd put it that way. He let fame overrule his morality. Because it is within human nature to be cruel, as well as it is in human nature to be kind, but based on moral principle. But his morality, because he's powerful, you know. But I guess he did not quite get the memo from all of those stories of ancient times where a boy takes down a huge giant, or a small bomb blows up a huge building. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. And when it comes to a person, it's not just the fall's not just hard, but it's a great fall. It's a great fall. As great a fall as them rising to power. SM is trash. Jesus name Gook. SM is trash when it comes to treatment of their idols, but with Espa they seem to be well treated, like the princesses of the agency. They are making money, yeah. Oh, they blacklisted Jessica. Espa is making the money. Yeah, that's... Well, you know, there was a point in time where they weren't treating Espa right. You know, Espa should have came out with other music, but they put them all on hiatus because of one little thing, and now they had to play catch up because New Jeans came out, Le Seraphim was out, and they were dominating, and Le Seraphim was left in the dust. I mean, sorry, New Jeans and Le Seraphim came out, and they were dominating, and Espa was left in the dust. So I will say that the company didn't do them right there either. Kim Hyung Jun was the same, but in his case, he was sued by his ex-girlfriend for that word, and battery. Oh God, yeah. Only when he got married did his moral compass change. But you know what? There goes living and learning. And cancel culture does not allow a person to live and learn. It just says if you did this one time, regardless if you change, you will always be the person that did what you did. And that title will follow you for the rest of your life. No matter if you changed. That's the danger of cancel culture. My hypothesis My hypothesis about Chris Wu is when he met some U.S. rapper, he forgot his good value. I don't know. I don't know because he was always that way. I think he was always that way. I don't know about that. I think maybe Chris Wu was always an Americanized guy anyway. Or whatever he was. I can't remember if he came from Canada or the US. I think he was from Canada. But he was always like westernized. So I don't know about rap. I think he was always the way he was. I mean, he learned how to rap from black people, obviously. So, I mean, that's why he had his position as the main rapper of XOM. I mean, it's a good hypothesis, but I think that he was always that way. There were some who were speculating that Chris Wu also left the group in the way that he did because he was doing stuff that he had no business doing there too. Allegedly, I don't know. It's Canada. Canada, okay. Yeah, exactly. I think it's why his acting career went downhill and his idol career too. Yeah, he is from Canada, okay. And he was at one point one of the top, like, most popular Chinese people in China. So it's just like, man. I'll never understand it. You have all this power. You could get any girl you want. Why do all this crazy, like, absolutely ridiculous stuff? Like, why would you do this to all these women? And some of them that were allegedly, well, not allegedly, but it was reported that there were like some minors involved. Like, why would you do that? You could get any girl you want of age, of age, right? Why would you do that? You just like you just played yourself, bro. Just played yourself. I think he was a nice guy with a nice education, but he met bad people. Yeah, maybe, maybe. I mean, the Hollywood industry here is not a good place, and he might have learned something from somebody. Told him, hey, as long as you do what you do and don't get caught, because that's what Hollywood here does. You do what you do and you don't get caught. Guess what? Diddy got caught. Now all this stuff coming out about Diddy. That's the Korean way, I guess, to keep the blame on people when they change. It is the Korean way. It is the American way now, right? It's the woke way. It's America's twisted, sick way of saying we're gonna hold you accountable by constantly calling you something that you could, in like 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 years, change from. We're gonna label you as you were always this and you always be this till the day you die. That is evil. Um, yeah, I agree, Ninguk. But I stopped supporting him. They lose their common sense and reason. Yes, they do. Because the money, when you have all that money, you feel like you could just pay people off. I could pay you to shut up. I could pay you to shut up. Let me do what I want, and then I could pay you to shut up. Your sins, your crimes, your bad behavior, your lack of empathy, your display of destructive behavior will catch up with you in time. You can call it karma, you can call it bad fortune, you can call you can call it whatever you want. Whatever you reap, whatever you sow rather, you're going to reap. That's kind of how it works. And it usually happens the worst to people with the most. Buried secrets never stay buried. Exactly. They never stay buried. You just better hope that they don't get dug up in your time. You better hope they get dug up when you're 6 feet underground. Because guess what? If they don't and you're alive, you're going to pay for it. You're going to pay for it. They lost their common sense and reason. Reputation is important more than changing. Yeah, for these people, yeah, reputation is more important than changing. It's about who you know. But your reputation, if your reputation is sullied, you don't have a problem. But when it comes out that it's sullied, then it's all of a sudden a problem. Instead of just making yourself of no reputation at all. Ooh. It's just bad. The truth will come out eventually. It always does. It always does. Me too. I don't understand. He is handsome. Me too. I don't understand. He is handsome. There are many beautiful grown women that he can have easily. Yes. I agree. He could have any woman he wants. Keyword there being woman. Not like minors and stuff. Yeah, I think that's... Ugh. But Chris, bruh, like you... Ugh. Like he messed himself up. He chose to do that. Yes, he did. That's not a mistake. That's another thing that does annoy me about today's society. We kind of lump bad decisions and mistakes in the same category as if the terms are synonymous with one another, and they're not. Right? If I walk up to you and punch you in the face, that was not a mistake. That was intentional. If I shoot a hoop, or I'm trying to shoot a hoop, and somebody happens to walk right under the hoop of the basketball thing, and the basketball hits their head, that was an accident. I wasn't intending to hit the person that happened to put their head underneath the hoop thing, right? So we gotta differentiate between mistakes and bad decisions. And what Chris did was not a mistake, right? What Harvey Weinstein did was not a mistake. What Bill Cosby did was not a mistake. What these people did were not mistakes. They were decisions, premeditated even. How can a mistake be premeditated? Yeah, those women are the worst. Wait, there's also scheming women that make false accusations and try to blackmail. Yes, 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 there are. The JD and AH thing. That was a little worse than blackmailing. That was, I believe she tried to unalive Johnny. I really do. I really do. I think she wanted him gone. I believe it with everything I got. I believe she wanted that man gone. I watched the entire trial from day one to whatever day it ended. I watched the whole thing live. Yeah. I actually knew about that. I knew about the information regarding what happened between the two before the trial ever even happened. So I already had looked into the matter before then. And yeah, there were things that were done and said by her that didn't add up. And I'm glad the jury saw that. I'm really glad the jury saw that. And I'm glad there was no mistrial. Let's see. They're desperate for... where am I? I think I went to it. There's also scheming women. Yeah, those women are the worst. They are desperate for money. And it's also say, yeah, it's no, really, that they always go after the rich guy. They don't care nothing about the guy. They just care about the money. It's called gold digger behavior. But on a way worse scale. Like plotting to have a person unalived so you can obtain their money. Thank God that JD didn't have any children with AH. That would have been a whole other situation. Would have been a whole other situation. He ruined himself. Wait, he ruined himself in his career. Yes, Chris Wu did, yes. Chris Wu did. He definitely did. Yes, Wu Jin too. He was wrongfully accused of stuff. He was wrongfully accused of stuff, and his own fans turned on him. Remember Wonho? Yes, I remember the Wonho thing. It's a consistent behavior to hurt idols. Yeah, well, people have their motivations for that. Notoriety, clicks. It's their own form of drama farming, except they want credit for doing something, and they try to like put a positive spin on what they're doing by saying that this idol was problematic, and so I did what I had to do, or they'll apologize when they're called out. And yeah, I did do it for this, and I did do it for that, and yeah. Well, I mean, you just ended a person's career. I never intended for them to have their careers taken away. You knew exactly what was going to happen to that idol once you called them something. You knew. You know by now because it happens every time. That is a bad excuse. It's a stupid excuse. I had no idea they were going to take. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. It only takes an accusation. It doesn't have to be true. It only takes someone opening their mouth and saying something that didn't happen for that idol to lose everything. It's happened way too many times. So that little lie that they like to tell when they try to apologize for what they did, it don't work. That don't work. And then of course I'm mad at companies too because they don't refute these guys. They Oh, his fans weren't his fans. Yeah, right. Do you know that there are many English words that come from French because back then French Duke occupied England. Oh, I didn't know that. Latin and Greek words too. Oh, and then got his butt kicked. Did you know that Woojin was always hated even before he left? Yeah, of course, because they called him the quote-unquote ugly member. Like I said, there was a YouTuber that created a whole collage of stuff trying to paint him out to be how do I say the word without saying the word? And someone who commits violence against his members, bullied. There we go. They were trying to paint him as someone who bullied his members. They even tried to say that he was a pervert. I will never forget they took that clip of his hands moving and they tried to make it seem like he was jerking off to a female idol who was performing when that's not at all what he was doing. I thought that was weird. They really wanted to get Woojin. The French nobles didn't want his son to become the new French king. It's like a game. It's like a game to them. Yeah. Stay still, bully Woojin. Woojin is so talented. He is talented. He's one of the best singers in K-pop today, in my humble opinion. He really is. And he's not ugly. I don't care what any of these dummies say. He never bullied them. Oh, I know. But the YouTuber who made the videos were trying to paint him out that way. Tried to make it look like he intentionally hit one of his members with his elbow, when that's not what happened. How many countries have had countless? Wait, how many countries have had countless wars, Moonlight? But us Scottish only had one and kicked their butts. Because Scottish are not to be messed with. There are videos of him hugging Chan when he was sad. Yeah, I don't think Chan would let someone who constantly, regularly bullies the members, including himself. I don't think Chan would let someone like that, member or not, hug him when he's sad. So the fact that Chen let Woojin hug him means that he's not a bully. Woojin has a TikTok page. He also picked them on. He also picked them on their character too. I know I don't have TikTok. Are you not allowed? Are you not allowed at Wings? Oh. If I get to that comment that you made, Wings, then I'll try to address it. But if not, then I'll talk about it another time. Because I'm kind of enjoying our conversation now, so I don't really want to deviate. I think we're having a good conversation right here. Chan, I mean, he picked them on care. Yeah. People were even trying to accuse Woojin of capitalizing off of Stray Kids' new comeback when he made that apology video to Stray Kids, saying that he was sorry for the way he left. People were saying that he did that strategically with the timing of Stray Kids' new comeback, and I don't agree with that, because Woojin also was making a comeback, and he was talking more about the way in which he was framing his words. I don't see that being a possibility. So I think people need to stop saying things like that, because it's not. I don't think that's true at all. Chan, I mean, has no tolerance. Yeah, I can't tell you how many times I saw comments saying, "Oh, he's just trying to capitalize off of Stray Kids' new comeback by putting himself in the spotlight." Blah blah blah. Whatever. I don't believe it at all. Suga also has no tolerance for bullying. I think everybody needs a Suga for a friend. Suga would be a great friend. Shiny will be doing comeback. I've heard that they are about to plan a comeback. I'm also supposed to be watching. I have it in my save for later category. I'm supposed to be watching a video of Onu doing like an interview. The title of it is called that he drinks like, I think 5 or 6 liters of water a day or something like that. And I see he did go back to his orange hair from the Good Evening era. Stray Kids didn't. Oh, wait. I know Woojin was the pillar for Bangchan because he was the oldest. I think he felt betrayed by Woojin leaving, but he shouldn't talk about his feelings because his fans are immature and toxic. I do agree, Ninguk. I do agree that, you know, if Bangchan was referring to Woojin, I don't think he was, but if Bangchan was referring to Woojin, I don't think he should tell them. But at the same time, it's like, I wouldn't tell them personally, but I feel like idols don't have the freedom to express themselves already as it is. And so I think it should be okay. And he doesn't have control over what other people do with his stuff. And it's not like he, you know, gave any specifics as to who he was talking about or anything like that. Probably for the same reason that he didn't give specifics to what idol group he was referring to who didn't bow. But either way, they still took it and ran with it and tried to find out who he was talking about. And I think that's the danger of talking about things with people that don't know you well and that you can't really trust to keep, you know, a conversation without trying to investigate stuff. You can't, like, people like that you shouldn't talk to. But, you know, what are you going to do? Police your entire fandom? You can't. You can't. Yep, I remember when BTS was in the U.S. and a guy targeted Jimin and Suga. Yeah, I remember that. I saw that. When Chan said it's better for everyone was about Woojin after he's not about. Mm. The radio he did was quite good. Yeah, I gotta watch it. Yeah, on the radio. Yeah, I gotta watch the radio podcast. All right. Not bad. Not bad. In China live stream, I saw the whole thing. It is currently 3:46 p.m. here, and we've gone on for 2 hours. It's not bad. So I think Idol should take in account how are their fandoms before talking. Yes, I do think that you should. But also I don't know if these like guys have time to assess everything about their fandoms. I don't know if they have that kind of time. I know that they do watch like what is being said. And I know I made that video about how I was wrong about Bongchan. And I stand by that. I was wrong about Bongchan. And I don't think that he should be held accountable for what his fans did with his words. I really don't. But because fandoms, it's just not, you can't control these people. You can't, yes, you can control what comes out of your mouth towards them. You can't tell everybody everything, right? They're your fans, not your friends. But if you do choose to talk to them about stuff, it's still not your fault that they don't know how to handle what you're telling them because they're not mature enough to deal with regular conversation. They view the idol as something other than human. So they're going to take actions to to make things worse, basically. They don't like Hyunjin now. What's wrong with Hyunjin? It's 8:50 p.m. Oh wow, God, woo! Don't worry. I think we're almost at an end here. Um, we're almost at an end here. I think this might be a perfect place um, to I guess end the live stream because I don't want to go too long. I know I gotta record. My voice is dying. I don't want my voice to sound like crap. I have a lot to record as well. It's a long script. There's always bad and good among fans. Yes, exactly. That's why I'm like, you can't really control these people because you're going to have a demographic of both bad apples and good apples in fandoms. Like, you can't control any of this stuff. You really can't. If I say something to you guys and there's some people in here that are bad apples, not you guys, but like, if hypothetically speaking, if there are some bad apples in here, they're going to take what I say and run with it and try to make a whole hit piece on me. Am I supposed to just you never know who's going to come, right? You never know who's going to come to your live stream or your video, take something you say out of context, or try to build a narrative off of something you said, even though what you said had nothing to do with what they're trying to do with your words, right? You can't control these people. That's why I took the blame off of Bongchan, because Bongchan has no power over people. He has influence, but not power. Not power. He can't control them. No idol can control their fans. We're almost at 3 hours. So I'm going to I think I'm going to end it here. Should I? Should I? Yes, I think I should. I'm going to wait. I know you guys are probably typing and commenting, so I'm going to wait for your comments or whatever, but yes, it is. I think it's a good time to put a pin in the whole conversation and meet up with you guys again next week. Yes. So, yeah. It was great to have Momma Moonlight here. And it was great to have you guys here. I noticed some people had unsubscribed from my channel. Maybe it's because I took too long to come out with the video, but I don't release videos just for the sake of releasing videos and saying that I released 5 videos. Wait, what did it say? Unless you're shiny doing lives and concerts. Yes, right. Of course, they can't control their fandom, but when they get to know how basically their fandom behaves, they can assume that there are some subjects that they should avoid to prevent. Yes, I agree with that. I agree with that, Ninguk. I agree with that assessment. After it's happened a few times, after they've taken your words out of context a few times, common sense should rise within your brain, your equilibrium, that would tell you, okay, you know, let's not talk about this. Yeah. So I agree with you on that, Ninguk. I actually do agree with you. I do agree with that. I agree. I agree with that because, like, you know, it's listen. And then there's some fandoms that are known to have uh, bad fandoms, and a lot of people view the entire fandom based off of the few bad apples in it because the bad apples are so loud. So they just say the whole fandom's toxic. It's not necessarily true, but when you see a lot of, you know, foolery going on in within a fandom from the few dummies that are in there, they kind of paint this bad picture of all of them. In that case, have a good weekend. Good night, Moonlight. Since you're ending your live now, yes, I think it is high time to end the live here. I think this is a good place. We just hit 3 hours, so I think it's a good place to end it. Thank you guys so much for coming. I appreciate it, and it was nice to have Mama here. So I'm gonna try to do this more often, and yeah, I appreciate it a lot. So thank you, Awakening Wings. Thank you so much. Thank you, Ninguk. Thank you for being here. Chinese Nuna, you always show up. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Let's see. Emma, thank you for showing up. I appreciate that. Somebody else showed up too. Who else? I can't. Why can't I remember her name? Emma. Emma. I think it's her. Emma. Emma. No, I said Emma. I said Emma. Someone else came and I can't find her now. But thank you guys. Thank you for showing up always. I appreciate it. So until the next live stream, I'll see you guys soon, okay? Well, before the live stream, I'll do the Minhee Jin thing. We gotta talk about Minhee Jin, okay? Trust me, what we talked about today is the tip of the iceberg. I have a lot of stuff to talk about with that one. So I will see you guys in that video, and I will see you in the next live stream. Until then, have a good night or day wherever you guys are, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye, guys. Love y'all. And Byung.